May 22nd, 2245 post-separation. To whom it may concern. In light of recent events, delegates from nations across Altairus, including, but not limited to, the Emerald Woodland, Yule City, the Nursery Rhyme District, and Cyclone City, have deemed it in our collective best interest if the worlds of Earth and Altairus no longer interacted with each other. As such, we regret to inform you that the Council has made the decision to have the portals between these worlds indefinitely sealed. Please understand that this was not a decision that was made lightly. There was much pushback from multiple delegates. The decision was ultimately put to a majority vote, and in a 65 to 35 split, it was passed. At the time of receiving this document, all portals between Altairus and Earth will no longer be functional. Any constructed portals will now only lead to blank walls, and natural portals will no longer materialize in your realm. Unfortunately, if one is on the wrong side of the portal when this happens, there is not much that can be done. This decision is final and will last until further resolution is reached. We are deeply saddened that it has come to this. Perhaps sometime in the future, we will reach the decision to reopen the portals between our worlds. If that is to happen, however, we need to see evidence that the people of Earth are willing to take precautions to make sure an event like the War of the Wendigoes never happens again. Many of our delegates were particularly disgusted at the invention of nuclear weapons that, from what we have seen, are capable of extinguishing all life in your world. Many of us were afraid that such weapons could be brought into our world. If the world of Earth is to interact with the world of Altairus again, we need to see concrete evidence that the people of Earth are working to eliminate the production and use of these weapons. In addition, it is of the general opinion of the Council that the people of Earth need to work on their relationship to each other and the world in general. It is likely that the War of the Wendigoes would not have reached the devastation that it did if Earth's people had taken better care of each other. Wendigos work by isolating the disenfranchised and turning them against their fellow man. While we do not fault your people for not knowing of the existence of these creatures, it is obvious that, in this moment in time, if another Wendigo invasion were to occur, Earth would likely be quickly overrun. If that happens, the world of Altairus cannot afford to get involved. Such a decision would cost potentially even more lives than were lost in the War of the Wendigos. We sincerely hope that this decision does not damage relations with your world long term. The people of Altairus are open to the possibility of reopening the portals, but before that happens, we need to see concrete evidence that your world recognizes the danger and is taking steps to mitigate it. Until then, the portals shall remain inactive. Sincerely, Onyx Rouge, Dragon Delegate from the Gold Scale Plains.